Cannabis oil. It's become pretty famous in America the past few years as families of children with seizures fight to legalize its medical use in their states. What's controversial about it is how it's obtained, by extracting the substance from the marijuana plant.
People think of that as a plant product and therefore more natural. But at the same time, there are several plants that we know could be toxic. And we certainly know that the marijuana plant has a psychoactive component to it.
You can't get high off of the oil, but many families have said it can significantly decrease the number of seizures in children. This very use is how the cannabis plant got its claim to fame. This is Charlotte Figge, a 6-year-old Colorado native whose family's desperation to stop her nearly 300 seizures a day led to the creation of Charlotte's Web, a strain of cannabis oil that is now helping 41 other patients to reduce seizures. Charlotte has Dravet syndrome, also known as myoclonic epilepsy. Once told she would never walk or talk, she is now almost completely seizure-free, walking and talking more each day. Cannabis oil is currently legally processed, packaged, sold, and purchased in 23 states, the most well-known state being Colorado. A handful of Iowa families have actually relocated there just to gain access to the treatment. And Colorado is where Charlotte's Web was born. It is produced by the Stanley Brothers, one of Colorado's largest marijuana distributors. They run mostly off of sponsors and donations so that they can sell the cannabis oil to patients like Charlotte for almost free. But Dr. Joshi says she's heard that access isn't always easy.
I'm also hearing that it is not easy anymore to get CBD from the Stanley Brothers or from Colorado because the waiting lists are very, very long.
At the end of the 2014 legislative session, Iowa lawmakers passed a bill that allows families of children suffering with seizures to legally possess the cannabis oil in their homes. The issue? It's not legally manufactured here, so in order to obtain it, they have to travel out of state.
Iowans ought not to have to leave their state, leave their families, leave their work, leave their friends to get the medicine they need. We here in Iowa need to figure this out.
Senator Bolcom said he is a firm believer that the legislation in Iowa can be passed, but feels there is a lot of work to do.
We need more research. There hasn't been nearly enough research on the benefits and the possibilities of cannabis.
Senator Bolcom said he was extremely pleased with the conclusion Iowans came to on the first bill on medical marijuana, but he wants to do more.
There are suffering Iowans that need our help, and I hope that the legislature will do the compassionate thing again and in a bipartisan way improve the bill that we passed in the 2014 session.